In this video, I want to show you how to insert object or images in any shape you have created in Adobe Photoshop. It's quite simple. Design is all about creating shapes and inserting objects to come out with a perfect design you want for your client. It's quite simple. So today I'll be guiding you on how to create the shape and then insert objects. We have already done a tutorial on how to create any shape and style it, but it's a matter of how you'll be able to insert any object like images or any other thing you want to insert in that particular shape. So first of all, let's just give it a solid color, and then let's give it a wine color, and then begin to create our shapes. All right, so this is a rectangular tool. We have rounded rectangle, we have normal rectangle. So what shape are we creating? It depends on you. So let's go for the rounded rectangle and then create any rounded rectangle like this. We can give it a color. All right, we can give it a color. That is, if we want, we can give it a color like maybe either gold or any other color at all. So let's give it this color that will show up for us to see clearly. And then with this one, we can still create additional shapes. So from this one, so let's create other shapes, or let's style this shape in particular. Let's style this shape. How do we style it? You can go to the property panel and then style the corners of the shape, or better still, you can come here and give it a broken stroke if only you prefer that. But here's the case: I want us to cut some portions of this particular shape to style it and later insert our object into the previous shapes you want to we would like to have. So this one, just right click on it and rasterize the layer. So you go to the marquee toolbar, pick your marquee tool, and then let's break some portions of this particular shape. Maybe we can break the middle part, something like this, right? And then you hit on backspace or delete key. So you will see that now we have two different shapes like that. So we can apply the same thing to the middle and also break these particular portions. Now if you look at this particular carefully, if you look at this shape, and now you can see that it's like we have foreign shapes. We have foreign shapes, but it was out of just one particular shape that we've created all these things, which is very simple. All right, it's very, very simple. So what I would like you to do next is you can come back to the same rounded rectangle, pick your rounded rectangle, and then draw another shape that can hold something. So let's draw something like this, and then style the corners. So I want you to take the corners off and take this portion too off. All right, take this one too off, and then let's leave only this particular side. We can give it a color, any color you want, but we are actually going to insert objects inside, so let's give it any color we want, like white. Duplicate this layer by holding Ctrl Command G on your keyboard to the other side. Click on the transform point, right click inside and flip it horizontally, so that one to come and align at this particular position. Okay, so you take your time and then you arrange them. So you can reposition this one too to close the gap a bit. Better still, can go back small. Yeah, so let's duplicate these two layers to the down part and then apply the same thing. So you have something like this as our shapes. All right, so now we have created additional shapes, but in this shape that we are going to insert our objects like images, anything at all you want to insert in the shape. So the other one, we are using it at like a borderline or something like that. You can just use it as a borderline. Even better, so we can still create another shape like either a circle, in case the items you want to hold in your shapes are many. So these are like 4 different shapes we are going to use, but we can create something like a circle and add it. So let's draw a circle like this at the middle, and then add it to these particular shapes. So on the circle, what we do is you can give the circle a stroke. You can give it a stroke. Okay, so click on the layer style and then give it a stroke. So give it a color that will show, so you can maintain the border colors like what you could see on the screen. So just increase the size a bit, and then we can even drop some shadow to the circle to make it more realistic. So now these are our shapes we want to insert objects inside. It's very simple. So now any object you want to insert in the shape, just click on that particular shape and put the object inside. It's very simple. So now let's click on the first one. Go to your downloads or wherever you want, desktop or file explorer, and then just pick anything you want to clip marks in that particular shape. So let me pick this students. Let me pick these students. I have buildings, I have students and all that. So first of all, let me pick these students and clip marks in the first shape. So now this is the main deal, how to insert the image in the shape. First of all, you click on the shape before you drag the image inside. So now you can see that the first image we want to clip mark is on the rounded rectangle 2. So the moment we right click and choose create clipping marks, automatically the object is inserted in the shape. So you can click and resize it. Just click and resize it. Take your time to resize it and position it well how you want it to be positioned. So you can click and position it here so that all the two images will show. Now click on the second shape, this one. Go to your images or whatever you want to clip marks and drag that particular image inside. What do we want to clip mark? Okay, let's drag this beautiful longer here. Okay, the image is not supported, so let's drag another one. Let's drag this one too. This one too is not supported. Let's drag another image that you think it can hold. Okay, this one will work. So just mark it out, right click on it, create a clipping marks. Create a clipping marks will automatically help you to insert the object in the circle. So you can position it neatly. Click on the other shape that you want to fix or clip marks your image inside. What do you want to clip marks again? There are a lot of things here. I have buildings, so maybe we can add some buildings to it. So let's or all should be images, however we want it. So let me see this one. Okay, this image to work, but let's do away with it because it has some kind of effects on this. So let's drag in a different object and fix it in the shapes we've created. So what of this guy? Will it work? Okay, it will not work. So let's go to the buildings and clip marks any of the buildings here, and let's have this one. Okay, yeah, this one works. So you mark it out or you press enter, right click on it and create a clipping marks. Automatically it's being clip marks to that particular shape. You can resize it, take your time to resize it neatly. Take your time to resize it. You can drag it down, can position it well. Then click on the other shape. Go to your properties, wherever you want to, whatever you want to clip marks. So let me clip marks this living room here. The moment it works, mark it out or press enter. Then right click on the layer, create a clipping marks. Okay, drag it and then resize it neatly. Perfect. Then we go. Now we are left with the circle. So you click inside and that one to anything you want to clip marks. You have a nice building here. You can clip marks that particular building too, or better still this particular building here. So let's mark it, right click on it and create a clipping marks. Okay, so afterwards you take your time to resize the image. Take your time to resize the image, simple as that. So now you have it there. Okay, so now all the properties or all the images you want to clip marks has worked for you perfectly in a single layer or in a single shape. If you click on the outer layer, you see that one is a single layer that we were able to style into 4 different portions. So if I click on it, you could see that automatically it select all the layers together. It select all the shapes we have sectioned together. But if you click on this particular one, because it's a single, a rectangular layer we've created, it select only that shape. But the outer one, because it was only one layer that we applied a style to, it select everything. So in case you want to clip mask anything to this particular layer, remember that it's not going to be clip mask to a particular angle, but it will take the whole of the shape. Okay, so this is the basic way to clip mask or fix images into any shape in Adobe Photoshop. In case you don't understand anything, you can drop your comment. If you have anything, you can drop your comment and then I'll come out and help you out. I hope you really learned something. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe. Thank you very much.